Hey, this is Miko from MO Sound Lab, and today we'll be talking about 5 things that guitar amp modeling still sucks at. Now, I saw a video of John Mayer really talking about his struggles with tube amp modeling, and that really made me wonder about these things. And now that we make our own amp sims, I really want to discuss these 5 different topics that I feel are the cornerstones for guitar amp modeling, that still are things that most amp modeling software units and everything kind of sucks at. And the perfect way to demonstrate these things is actually using my Twin. And now this is a Fender Twin Reverb from 1973. It has Oxford speakers in it. I'm just miking up with a 57 here and plugging into the vibrato channel, the first input. Not using the bright mode on, just everything at noon. And the first thing that I really want to point out is the pick attack of a combo amplifier. Now just have a listen to the transients of this guitar going through this amplifier. There's a certain smoothness to that pick attack. There's a sustain that really, I feel like with modelers many times, if I want to get a really nice clean sound, I have to use a compressor in front to kind of get this long sustain and this snappy attack for that clean sound. Just doesn't happen with a real amplifier. Now, another thing related to this is that this is actually not 100% clean. People will say that the Twin Reverb is the best pristine clean amplifier of all time. I would say it's never really pristine clean. You can definitely hear some saturation on top. So the second thing is the subtle saturation of clean amplifiers. If you really listen to what's happening on top, around 2K forward, you will hear that it's not a pristine clean sound. Just have a listen. Now, I do realize this is something that is very difficult to hear, but it's very, very obvious to me personally that there is a subtle saturation on top, almost like using a saturation plugin on top, which is something I believe many producers actually do with guitar amp sounds anyways. They add distortion. Now, this brings me to the third part, which is the not so subtle distortion. So if you take this amplifier and you crank the volume, let's just do that. This is a very unique kind of distortion that happens in a combo amplifier. You don't really hear this that much in modern metal genres, but if you listen to Foo Fighters, Green Day, or indie music, or any of that stuff, this is a very normal sound that you'll actually hear. Just have a listen to this. Now, that is something that I don't think I've ever heard out of a modeler. That is a very unique, different sound. Something like John Frusciante from Red Hot Chili Peppers kind of goes for that kind of a distortion sound pretty much all the time. It really doesn't have a clean sound. Now, that is very difficult to get out of a modeler. Now, the next thing. This amplifier is very much known for having a really nice reverb. Just have a listen to this reverb. I'm gonna put it at 5 to really demonstrate the sound of it. So have a listen. that real authentic reverb is just impossible to get. I feel like I've never heard that sound out of a modeler either. The final and last thing that this amplifier has is a tremolo inside the amplifier. And the thing about the tremolo is it's after everything, so even the reverb is before the tremolo. If you know how tremolos work inside amplifiers, you'll know that it's quite difficult to get that sound with a post effect or something like that. So let's just quickly demonstrate this by putting everything at 5 and just have a listen to how even the reverb gets chopped and everything gets chopped. And just to show the extreme of the tremolo, I'm gonna put it all to 10, even the reverb. And let's have a listen to this crazy sound. So that's it. That's the 5 things that I can name from the top of my head that are really things that modelers and amp modeling really sucks at, even today. And you might be wondering why I'm the fool making the video. After all, I'm making plugins and modeling myself. Well, the real fool is you, because you've been listening to a plugin the whole damn time. Thank you so much for watching the video, and sorry for making this. I just felt like I had to make the point across. You hear these amazing guitar players, just like John Mayer, really talk smack about amp modeling and how it sucks, but the real reality is that it's already there and it's better than real tube amps in so many different ways. I hope this video demonstrated it perfectly for you, and see you on the next one. Remember to subscribe, and see you later. Bye bye.